Hey y'all, time for Saturday Suds, and I got a beer for you today. Alright, so here about a month ago, I did a review on this, on a similar beer. This beer here today is an Einstok Olgerd Icelandic Wee Heavy. Alright, I did a review on Einstok Olgerd Pale Ale. Been about a month ago or so. Anyway, it was just outstanding, delicious. I loved it. So I saw this, and the one I had before was in a can. This is in a bottle. They've got a couple of other brews that I really want to try, but dadgum, man, this stuff is like $15 a 6-pack. It's expensive. So, you know, watch your budget and everything. Got to kind of, anyway, whatever. This stuff right here is 8% alcohol. All right. And it says it's a Scottish ale brewed with angelica root and smoked Icelandic barley, which sounds, I don't know anything about, you know, angelica root, but smoked barley, it just sounds good to me. Alright, so we're going to try this Icelandic Wee Heavy today on Saturday Suds. Appreciate y'all joining me today. Looking forward to trying this brew. I have seen it for a long time and been anxious to try it, and finally broke down and bought me a 6-pack of it. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It is a dark amber. Look, dark amber color. Look at that tan head on it. I get just a hint of, it's almost like molasses. Just a hint in the aroma. Got it in the head too. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. So I'm from the South, all right? I grew up with molasses. That head has some molasses taste to it. If y'all don't know what molasses is like, y'all got to come to the South, because this stuff you buy in the store, that ain't molasses. That dadgum. I can't believe that. That's wild. All right, so it may be angelica root or something, I don't know, or the smoked barley, but in the head, man, that tastes like molasses. Alright, so, wow, it's actually darker than I thought it would be. Look at it. I mean, it's actually a dark brown. It's not a motor oil dark, like some of the porters or stouts I've had, but it's a dark beer. Wow, I didn't know. Wee Heavy. 8% alcohol, y'all. It's got that molasses flavor in the head. I love it. That's good stuff. Alright, so today on Saturday Suds, this Wee Heavy Icelandic Einstok Olgerd offering is for all the American workers. Hey, appreciate what y'all do. Y'all work hard to support yourselves and your families. You're underappreciated at work, and I know that because I am too. I know what it's like, man. Nobody appreciates what you do. You work hard, you hustle, and nobody recognizes, nobody notices, and nobody cares. I care. I just want you to know that I appreciate the work you do. Thank you, because we all need each other here in America. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter if you're a truck driver, if you're a factory worker, if you drive a tow motor in a factory, if you are in logistics, if you sell the goods, retail, if you stock the shelves, if you clean the floors, if you clean the toilets, if you take off the trash, it don't matter what you do. Your job is important. It doesn't matter what you do. So I just want to let you know that I appreciate what you do. I know that the American people work hard to provide for themselves and their families, and I appreciate it. And just want to let you know that I appreciate it. And this We Heavy is for you. Now, I also want to shout out somebody on got a new friend request on Facebook, Lou Ann Wallace from right up the road from my old stomping grounds. She's in Parsons, Tennessee. I was raised in Lexington, about 20 miles apart there. So Lou Ann, hope you and your family are doing well. This We Heavy is for you too, my dear. Oh man, that has just a All right, so it has a little bit of the molasses flavor in the brew, but it also has an underlying coffee just a little bit. The molasses is a little, it doesn't say it's brewed with molasses, but dadgummit, it tastes like molasses. It tastes like molasses, y'all. It's not overly sweet. I mean, when I say molasses, I mean molasses is here in the South, man. Molasses and biscuit and breakfast. Oh, it's a staple. All right, so it's just good stuff. If you can have good sorghum molasses, this has that delicious richness of molasses that I'm familiar with here in the South. I've had store-bought molasses that it's just no, it's not sorghum. Sorghum molasses is what I'm talking about, and this has the richness of that sorghum, but it doesn't have the sweetness. So it's kind of hard to describe if you don't know what molasses is, especially if you ain't had no southern sorghum. But it's also got that underlying just a hint of coffee. So I mean, there's just a hint of coffee, which adds a little bit of bitterness, which I find just really refreshing and delicious. Man, this is really good. Oh, it's really good. Now, I've tried the Einstok Olgerd Pale Ale, and I really enjoyed it. It was delicious. And I've seen the We Heavy, and looking through the bottle, I could see light through the bottle. I didn't have any idea it was going to be as dark as it is. I mean, it's not, burnt motor oil dark or anything like that. I can still see light through it. So it's like a dark brown ale, but man, just really tasty. It has a real richness to it. It's a little bit heavy. It says We Heavy on it, and it is. It's a little bit heavy. It's a wee heavy, but it just has a great flavor. It goes down just smooth as silk, and it has that backup in the finish of the molasses, and just a hint of coffee in the finish. Really good. I'm surprised, man. I bought a 6-pack of this. I didn't know what to expect. I got a 6-pack of the pale ale, and I really liked it. And man, it's expensive. Dadgummit, it's expensive. Like $15 for a 6-pack or something like that. It's high, but I gotta tell you, man, when you're looking at trying something different and you don't know what you got, this is really good. I mean, it's 8% alcohol, which is pretty high alcohol content for what it is, and it's imported from Iceland. I can't pronounce the name of the where it comes from. I can't pronounce it, y'all, because I'm just a dumb old redneck. Acuri or something. Acuri. I don't know. Anyway, it's somewhere in Iceland they brew this, and they do a really good job, because man, this is some delicious brew. I'm telling you, it's really good. At least in my book. I don't get a lot of bitterness out of it. I get a molasses. It sounds weird, all right, because molasses is really sweet, but this has a molasses flavor that's not. Because I don't want sweet in my beer. I just don't want a sweet kind of. I'm not much into that, or sour, either one. But it has that molasses flavor, just a hint of underlying coffee. Very good, very, very tasty, very good. All right, so y'all, that's Saturday Suds. I'm gonna take my time and enjoy the rest of this. Y'all like the videos? Little beer mug right here. Hit the beer mug. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do one of these every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Try a different beer. But most importantly, salute the American worker and let them know I appreciate what they do. Because I do. We need each other, y'all. We depend on each other to keep things moving here in America. And it's very, very important that we quit all this damn divisiveness and come together and love and appreciate one another. We got to do that, man. Speaking of that, y'all remember DR, DD&D, EIM, BGS, and LEA. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Everything in moderation. Be goofy sometimes. Have some fun. And love everybody always. Man, just go out of your way to love everybody always. That dude cut you off in traffic. Hey, you don't know his situation. You don't know what he's got going on at home. You don't know if he's late for work. You don't love him anyway. It's easy to get pissed off and flick him a bird. Don't, man. Take the high road not to do that. And try to understand that we're all people. We all have different situations and different things, and there's no way we can explain to everybody what we got going on. Try to be understanding and loving and caring and kind to everybody you come in contact with, man. It's so important. So important. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. I will be back next Wednesday with a different Weihenstephaner on Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Oh man, it's good. Dadgummit, that's good. Oh. That's just a good friggin' beer. Dadgummit, that's good stuff.